Today we're going to talk about cleaning up those ugly cables hanging down from your speakers. What's going on, guys? DJ JAMIN here, and welcome to the first ever Tip Tuesday. And in these tip videos, we're going to talk about everything from DJ business tips to equipment tips and tricks just like this one today. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you have any other ways or methods for managing your cables coming down from your speakers. Also, make sure to stay till the end of the video where I'm going to give you my favorite product for managing these cables. Now, we've all seen those setups on bad DJ setups of DJs that just frankly don't give a shit about what their setup looks like. Well, today I'm going to make sure that you do not end up on that Facebook page. Now, unfortunately, I have super low ceilings in my basement, so I'm not able to set up my SRX top on the speaker pole. So you're just going to have to imagine that there's a speaker sitting up on here. All right, so I want you to imagine that this side is the back facing like the wall where you're set up against, and that way is the crowd. So you're going to have your speaker up top here, and you're going to have your cable plugged into your back of the speaker. This is just an XLR cable. Pretend that it's plugged into the speaker. So usually what I see a lot of DJs doing is they just really don't give a crap about what their cables look like. So they're just going to have it hanging down and not fixed to the speaker pole in any way, and that just looks super bad to the client, to the audience, to other DJs that are looking at your website, your Facebook page, your Instagram. It just is an overall bad look. Now, there's many ways of cleaning up these cables: scrims, tape, Velcro, whatever you got to do, but just leaving them hanging like this is not the way to do it. So I'm going to teach you guys how I do it, and I think is probably the most effective way and the cleanest look without going out and buying scrims for your tripods. And honestly, I don't personally like the look of scrims. Leave a comment down below if you guys are using scrims, or if you like the look, if you don't like the look. I'm curious because there's always controversy over using scrims and not using scrims. So the way that I do this is I grab my roll of gaff tape. This is about how long I'll use. Now, here's a trick that'll save you a little bit of money on using gaff tape for this kind of situation. Now, a roll of gaff tape is usually about 20 bucks at Guitar Center, unless you have a company that gets a discount from them, which we do. But regardless, that tape is still super expensive. So you're not going to use this entire strip for one wrap around the speaker pole. That's a huge waste of money. So what you're going to do is literally just rip it down the middle. And now you've got double the tape. And it doesn't take very much tape to tape these up against the speaker pole. All right, so what I'll do is I'll start from the top of the speaker and come down a little bit. So if there was a speaker here, you know, the cable would be kind of like this. Now, you don't want to just tape it straight down like this, because you're going to put a lot of tension on the XLR port or the IEC port on the back of your speaker. That's not what you want to do. So what you want to do is you want to grab it and kind of make a U almost, and this will be laying underneath the speaker. So it's not going to be showing like that. It'll be flat against the bottom of the speaker there. And then all you're going to do is throw a piece of tape around it, just like that. That's all you have to do. So that's for the top section of the speaker pole. So next, I'll take my cable and I'll run it all the way down, kind of towards the middle of the speaker pole. And this happens to be where the release screw is for these ultimate stands. So then I'll pop another piece of tape right down there, just like that. Next, you're going to bring it still all the way down. Depending on what kind of speaker tripods you have, the base will be a little bit different, but on this one, there's another release screw here. On the telelock, like the ultimate telelock stands, there's a kind of like a, I don't know how to explain it, like a clamp down here. Same concept. You're going to bring your cable and you're going to kind of tuck it behind the screw there, so it's still behind the speaker pole here. What are you going to do? Slap another piece of tape on there. Boom, just like that. You're almost done now. Now this is the point where a lot of people stop. They'll just keep running it down and they'll just tape it all the way down and then tape it to the floor and then run it to their booth. There's a better way to do this that'll keep it even cleaner than that. So instead of bringing it all the way down, taping it down here, and then running it along the floor taped down to your booth, what you guys can do is stop here. You can bring it this way. So I'm running it along the back side of the leg that points to your table, right? So once you have it like that, throw another piece of tape around it, like so. Grab one more piece. And depending on where the joint is for the tripod leg, you either may be able to go flush against it, or you might have to go above the bolt right here. But either way, you're gonna go all the way down, and then, oops, throw one last piece of tape on there. Like that. And that's pretty much it. So then you just take your cable that's still left over, and this leg should already be near your table, depending on what kind of setup you're doing. But if this leg is already touching your table, then you can just grab the rest of your cable and throw it underneath your table, and it's ready to be plugged into your controller or mixer. So now what you guys have is something super clean, super sleek, and looking a whole lot better than everyone else. There you guys have it, a super quick and effective way for keeping your cables secure and clean behind your speaker tripods. Now this can be applied to your truss totems, to your T-bars, etc. Now if you want to save some money and not go through your gaff tape as fast, you can head over to Amazon and pick up a pack of some Velcro ties. I think you can get like a pack of 100 for 12 or 13 bucks. The link will be down in the description if you want to go pick up a pack. But these are pretty much the same concept as the gaff tape. It's just a whole lot cheaper, and you can reuse them. You can use them as your cable ties. That's honestly what I've been doing as well. Besides the gaff tape, if I have cable ties on my cables, I'll just run them up to the top of the speaker, put one around the top of the speaker pole, and then if I have other ones on my IEC cords or stuff like that, I'll just run them down the rest of the speaker pole as well. That'll pretty much wrap up this video. As always, if you guys have questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments section. I will do my best to get to them. Also, don't forget about the iRig 2 giveaway that is happening right now until Sunday, the 29th, I believe. So 5 days left. Make sure to go check it out. The link is down below. All you have to do is click that giveaway link. It'll bring you to the landing page. From there, if you want 2 free extra bonus entries, just hit that subscribe here button, and that'll automatically put you into the system for 2 more entries at a better chance of winning the iRig 2. Either way, if you're not subscribed already, please go ahead and do so you can stay up to date with all these tricks and tip videos that I'll be throwing your way. Other than that, that's pretty much it. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.